gosh, I done already forgot what this thing is called. However, what she cares about, this is for washing her hair, by the way. She just cares about the box. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Thanks. Lay down. Literally just put all that up. Y'all see what she do? Alrighty. I came in here to show y'all her hair. Just have braided her hair this time. Cute. Okay, you guys, so Maverick and I, we're over her dad's house because we are focusing on putting prices on all of her like old toys that are still in really good condition, and then all of her shoes. And he's allowing me to store all of her shoes and stuff and clothes at his place because, as y'all know, my room is very tiny at my mom's house. I don't have my own place, but that is changing this year, period. But so yeah, all of this just is not going to be able to fit in my room, and I can't like kind of organize it and get it all squared away. You know, at my mom's house, the energy is just not where it needs to be there. So yeah, so I am doing it here. So yeah, so now there's price tags on the toys and the shoes. Now I'm about to put price tags. I'm gonna go through all of her clothes and put price tags on all of her clothes. So yep, that is exactly what I'm doing. It's a lot. Okay, you guys, so oh my goodness, I don't even want to show y'all this, but here it is. So the clothes that I have for Maverick, you would be surprised that all of these clothes fit in that little bitty bin, but yes, they did. You know, my goal for Maverick when I had her was to be the opposite of this. I am a very minimal person. I had kind of like my mindset on buying certain outfits and certain clothes and just like rewashing them, right? And then, you know, just from friends and definitely family, a lot of it just kind of accumulated. As y'all can see, some of the stuff still has price tags on it. A lot of the stuff also I even got from coworkers. So I tried to organize everything as best as I could. And so those are kind of just all of the clothes that I'm going to be taking to the flea market, along with the tablecloth as well. So I'll be out there. Maverick's dad will also be out there with me sometimes because he did ask if he can tag along, and you know, we'll both be out there, which is good because usually he works on the weekends, but on weekends where he is able to be out there and kind of, you know, help me sell and be a bodyguard, because this is technically also his daughter's clothes as well. It could be something fun for us both. Okay, so I just got done putting my phone holder that was on here, right here by Maverick's car seat, so she can watch Bluey, and she doesn't really know like sometimes how to hold the camera, and then she'd be like pressing buttons. And then she'd be like pressing buttons and stuff. So I had some little I attached it here. These middle parts came just from these little stickers, styrofoam stickers. I don't know why I had these, but now I'm about to put it on here so she can watch it. So I'm parked at this little ballpark because, you know, when you guys are waiting for someone, just a little tip, when you're waiting for someone, or when someone says like, hey, I'll be right up there, but they're not at like the destination that they kind of should be, you kind of just want to just park at a park or like an open area. I don't know why I feel like I have to say that. So I'm sitting here waiting for this guy to look at my Jeep because it is it's been doing the death wobble a lot. So if y'all don't know what the death wobble is basically, I mean, you can look it up, but it's basically when your steering wheel all of a sudden basically loses control and it goes back and forth, and you can't really stop it. You're not supposed to touch the steering wheel. You're not supposed to grab it. You're supposed to kind of just let your Jeep do its thing. And it's a constant complaint with a lot of Jeep drivers with with that actually have a Jeep that rides trails. So, and when it first happened, I think I was like headed to Starbucks. I was on break or lunch, and I was headed to a Starbucks when I was at my old job, and all of a sudden I went over a train track, and it did the death wobble. Like, I stayed calm. Like, it's amazing how God works, y'all, because I stayed so calm in that moment. But my steering wheel, my car, the wheels basically do this, and it's like at a very like thrusting sound, and all the cars behind me, they all kind of like stopped because they were kind of probably wondering what's going on. But so yeah, it did it then, and then every now and then afterwards, every now and then it would like do it. So it would be like just every now and then. And then, but now it's been doing it probably like 6 times a day. So I went from it doing it probably once a year to then like maybe once every quarter, and now it's doing it like, and then it would do it probably once a month, and now literally the last 2 days, it was one Saturday where it did it 6 times. So I'm a part of this Pensacola Jeep Club. So they basically, I put it in the Jeep Club chat, and I asked like everybody, and they all referred me to this one guy that has his own business. And so I'm here taking it to him, but he said he had a dentist appointment. So I just told him like, hey, that's fine, because we were supposed to meet at 11. It's like 10:50. And he just wrote me on Facebook saying like, hey, sorry, like the dentist is running long, but I'll let you know when I'm headed back. And I just told him like, that's fine, I'll just like park up the street. And so I'm basically just parked up the street waiting. But I don't want to wait at his business. Like, he does have a business, and I see like 7 other Jeep Wranglers up there. But I don't want to park at someone's business. And I should probably shut my door just in case there's like stray dogs or something. But I don't want to park at his business, so therefore I'm just kind of just. It's just so happened that this park right here is literally 2 houses down from his shop. So it's like it's just the perfect location. So so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for him to basically look at my Jeep. So that's been going on. Today starts my vacation. So this is how I know God is like always looking out, you guys, because today starts my vacation. So I barely made it home yesterday, y'all. This is how bad the death wobble is. I asked my sister to pick up Maverick, my daughter, because I could not even make it home. I was like, hey, I'm gonna have to coast home. Like, can you pick up Maverick? And she was like, yeah. So my sister picked up Maverick because I could not make it. There was no way I was going to be able to make it to pick her up because I had to constantly pull over. But this is how I know, y'all, just, I don't know, maybe God is not working in your life as best as you may think that he should, but God has always shown up for me. Like, y'all, I would not have no way to work today at all. Like, so that's another thing. So, okay, so let me start back. So my Jeep, so I would have been able to coast to work, but I probably wouldn't have like I really would have been able to, like, I really would have had to really coast, right? So I have 7 days to get my Jeep together, and then I have, so that's nice. So the fact that, and Maverick can stay home because, you know, I don't have to take her to daycare because, of course, even though I'm on vacation, I don't have a way to take her to daycare. Like, I mean, who's going to take her? And I'm not in the business of asking, you know, certain people to do things because it has been brought to my attention where they have thrown things in my face afterwards. So I don't like to ask anybody for help. I just don't, and that's why I don't. People ask me, well, why don't you ever ask for help? Well, it is literally because when I have, it has always been thrown back in my face, and I don't like that. Like irritates me to no end. So, dang it, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, okay, y'all. So I'm on vacation for the next 7 days, and both of my cards are not working, which is how I know God showed up for me, because I was wondering, should I still take PTO? Should I not? Because I was supposed to take this PTO so I could go on a trip to Colorado. I was supposed to go on a trip to Colorado with my mom, my sister, and my sister's girlfriend and her daughter. But things happened, things transpired to where I said, hey, Maverick and I were not going on the trip. And so I kept these days, though. Like, I kept these days because I was like, I could just do a staycation, and stay home. And so that's what I was planning on doing. And now I know why God said, like, hey, keep those days off. Like I know why he was kind of giving me that discernment of keeping these days off, because I was thinking, I was like, well, I could just pull back my PTO and keep my PTO. So, why am I taking off? I don't really need to take off. I don't really feel like I need a vacation right now. But I was like, no, something is like telling me to just keep that time off. Let me just keep it. And this is why. This is why, because my Jeep is barely making it up the road. It's doing the death wobble like every 7 to 10 minutes. And then my Celica. So my Celica hasn't been working. It's been kind of in remission. So my Celica hasn't been working. It was like running hot, and now it just won't move. And so the plan is, I'm getting my Jeep looked at right now once this guy comes from his dentist appointment. So I'm getting my Jeep checked with him so he can tell me what I need to basically do in order to get it back on the road. And then when I get back home, I'm going to tow my Celica to my daughter's dad's house, because my mechanic Kank is going to come and look at it. And for some odd reason, he said where I live is too far for him to come to look at the car. And that's another disappointment for me living so far right now. So this is another reason why I have got to move, because right now my mom had chose to live so far that I can't even get a guy to come to the house and just check on my Celica. I couldn't even tip him. So he said, like, that's too far. So it's just another disappointment for me, because I was like, okay. So then I asked him, I was like, well, I was thinking, well, where can I put my car to where he can come and see it and work on it and it doesn't get towed? And so my daughter's dad said, you can park it in my apartment complex and I can come out every now and then and check on it. So I was like, thank God for that, because once again, I just got irritated, because I'm just like, this is another reason why I don't know why my mom chose so far to live. But that's her choice, and I have the choice to move out, which is what I'm doing. But so that is the plan for when I get back. Once this guy checks my car and tells me what I need to do for the death wobble, then I'm going to go home, and then I'm going to get my Celica towed to my daughter's dad's house, and then my mechanic Kank, he is going to come out and look at it, and hopefully he can fix it, so I can kind of park my Jeep and drive my Celica for a while, and then when I get my income tax, I can basically get my Jeep fixed. So that's the plan. But I needed to be off of work to do all of this. So here it is, my first day of my vacation, and this is what I am having to do. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm waiting for this guy now. I'm about to see if he actually wrote me on Facebook. And hopefully he still showed up. Hopefully he doesn't leave me hanging. So I finally got my car towed. I finally got my car. So I finally got my car towed over here to Maverick's dad's place, and I was hoping that the mechanic would have been able to come. And it seems as though he might have. I'm not sure. Okay, so my Celica is fixed. My mechanic, Kank, first he replaced the thermostat, and then it was still running hot, and so then he replaced the water pump, and that worked. So now my Celica is back on the road, and I'm about to pick up my Jeep from the guy that was helping me replace the death wobble, and he's only charging me $119, so I'm tipping him $50. So I'm about to go pick that up as well.